and this is a dungeon crawler that can be played as a single one-shot game or as a full campaign. And this offers cooperative and competitive modes of play, and in this game you're essentially going to be choosing an adventure from the Book of Adventures, and it's going to offer you over 100 different scenarios to choose from, ranging over 5 different difficulties. And it's going to instruct you how to set up the board and your objectives for that scenario, and then players are going to be choosing a hero, exploring a dungeon, placing tiles down to create that dungeon, preferably creating chains of tiles of matching color, because if players are able to do that, they'll unlock some special areas that will grant them some bonuses and benefits. But the game also has a wall system that will affect your accessibility to the tiles around you as well as your line of sight. And each of the characters will have an initiative value, and players will be taking turns according to their initiative. And on a player's turn, they'll be able to perform different actions in order to move, activate rooms or items in the different rooms, use one of their powers, or attack a monster in their vicinity. But performing these different actions does create more noise, and the more noise you make, the more creatures will wake up and cause more encounters for you to deal with. And a neat thing about how this works is that when you alert too many monsters, that can actually trigger more powerful monsters to appear. And there's also going to be some even more powerful boss monsters that will appear in different areas, most likely guarding key artifacts or key areas that players are going to need access to. Combat in this game uses characters' abilities and powers, but then you're also going to be using a combat board in order to roll cubes, and depending on the results you can inflict damage points and gain dodge points that you can spend in order to avoid attacks from the different monsters. And if all the players are able to complete the objectives, then they win the game.